Most people spend years chasing money. They switch jobs, stack side hustles, watch videos promising faster wins, and wonder why the breakthrough never sticks. Even when they earn more, the money feels fragile. One missed paycheck, one bad month, and the anxiety is back. What rarely gets talked about is the quiet flip that happens for some people. At a certain point, money stops being something they hunt. Instead, it starts finding them. Opportunities appear. Offers come in without begging. Work compounds instead of resets. This isn't luck. It isn't privilege alone. And it isn't about manifesting checks in the mail. It's about a set of internal and external shifts that change how value flows toward you. When these shifts happen, money follows the path of least resistance. And that path becomes you. This piece breaks down those shifts. Not as slogans, but as practical changes in how you think, work, and position yourself. Shift 1. You stop asking, how do I make money? And start asking, what is valuable here? The first shift is subtle but decisive. Most people frame every decision around money directly. How can I make more? What pays the most right now? What's the fastest route to cash? That mindset keeps you reactive. You're always responding to price tags instead of creating value. People who reach a different level flip the question. They look at situations and ask, what problem actually matters here? What outcome would remove friction? What would make this easier, faster, or clearer? They train themselves to notice value before money. Money is a lagging indicator. It shows up after value is created, not before. When you chase money directly, you're chasing the shadow instead of the object casting it. This shift shows up in small ways. Instead of asking what a company pays, you ask what it struggles with. Instead of asking what clients want to buy, you ask what they're trying to avoid. Instead of asking what skills are hot, you ask what skills remove pain. When you consistently solve problems people care about, money stops needing persuasion. It becomes the natural byproduct. Shift 2. You build leverage instead of trading time. Early on, time feels like the only currency you have. You work more hours to earn more money. That works for survival, but it caps growth. The second shift happens when you stop asking, how many hours can I sell? And start asking, what can I build once that pays many times? Leverage comes in different forms. Skills that scale across projects. Systems that run without constant input. Content that keeps working after you stop. Relationships that open doors repeatedly. People stuck in time for money loops often think leverage is risky or unrealistic. In reality, staying without leverage is the riskiest position of all. When you have no leverage, every month starts at zero. Burnout equals income loss. Saying no feels dangerous. When leverage exists, effort compounds. Breaks don't break you. You can choose instead of beg. This doesn't mean quitting your job tomorrow. It means slowly redirecting effort toward assets instead of hours. Write something once that helps many. Design a process others can use. Document what you learn so it keeps teaching. Money follows leverage because leverage multiplies impact. Shift 3. You stop hiding your work. A surprising number of talented people stay broke for one simple reason. No one knows what they do. They work quietly. They improve privately. They wait to be discovered. Discovery rarely happens. The shift comes when you realize that visibility is not bragging. It's a responsibility. If your work helps, hiding it serves no one. People who attract money consistently make their thinking visible. They share how they approach problems, what they've learned the hard way, why they made certain decisions. Not in a polished, corporate way. In a human, specific way. They don't wait until they're the best. They share while becoming better. Visibility builds trust. Trust shortens the distance between value and payment. Money chases people who are easy to understand. Shift 4. You choose depth over constant novelty. Chasing money often looks like chasing trends. New platforms, new strategies, new promises. Every year brings a new gold rush. Most people jump from one to the next, never staying long enough to compound. The shift happens when you choose depth. You pick a lane and stay. You learn the boring parts. You master the unsexy details. You understand edge cases. Depth creates differentiation. Differentiation creates demand. Anyone can learn the basics. Few people stay long enough to become obvious choices. Money moves toward people who are hard to replace. Shift 5. You learn to think in outcomes, not tasks. Tasks keep you busy. Outcomes get you paid. Early careers reward task completion. Do what you're told. Check the box. Higher levels reward results. Instead of asking, "What should I do next?" you ask, "What result matters most?" You organize work around impact, not activity. This shift changes how others perceive you. Task doers are managed. Outcome thinkers are trusted. Trust attracts opportunity. Opportunity attracts money. Shift 6. You detach self-worth from income. This one sounds backwards, but it's critical. When your identity depends on income, you make defensive decisions. You underprice to avoid rejection. You overwork to prove worth. You stay in bad situations out of fear. The shift comes when money becomes feedback, not validation. You can hear no without collapsing. You can negotiate without guilt. You can walk away without panic. That calm changes how people respond to you. Desperation repels money. Stability attracts it. Shift 7. You learn the language of money. Money has a language. Most people never learn it. They avoid numbers. They guess instead of measure. They hope instead of plan. People who attract money understand cash flow, margins, trade-offs, time horizons. They don't need to be finance experts. They just stop treating money as mysterious. Clarity invites growth. Shift 8. You optimize for long-term trust, not short-term wins. Quick money is tempting. So is cutting corners. So is saying yes to the wrong deal. People who end up with money chasing them think longer. They protect reputation. They keep promises. They leave situations better than they found them. Trust compounds faster than cash. Over time, people bring them opportunities without being asked. Shift 9. You build a personal filter. Not every opportunity is for you. When you say yes to everything, nothing gets your best work. People who attract money develop filters: what problems they solve, who they work with, what they won't do. Limits create clarity. Clarity attracts alignment. Shift 10. You stop trying to look successful and focus on being useful. The final shift is the quietest. You stop performing success. No more forced hustle. No more borrowed confidence. You show up to help. You ask better questions. You listen longer. You improve what's in front of you. Money notices. Not immediately, not loudly, but steadily. When the chase reverses. When these shifts stack, something changes. You're no longer pushing money uphill. Your work carries momentum. Your name carries meaning. Your effort carries forward. Money follows movement. And once you're moving in the right direction, it doesn't need to be chased. It catches up on its own. That's when you know the shift has happened. If this video helped shift how you think about money, make sure you're subscribed to Money Mechanics. This channel is about how money actually works behind the scenes. Not hype. Not shortcuts. Just real principles, smart thinking, and moves that compound over time. If you're tired of chasing money and want to understand how to make it move toward you, you're in the right place. Hit subscribe, drop a like, and share this with someone who needs to hear it. See you in the next one.